A very good afternoon, Team Zimbabwe. Maswera say, welcome to African Beyond Television Network. So, President Nelson Chamisa has announced something very important. He said that the citizens shall govern. Just had an excellent Citizens National Assembly (CNA) meeting to consider the country and national situation report from all the cluster leaders from across the country. Zimbabwe needs a new citizens government for everyone. This is what President Nelson Chamisa is saying. He's actually saying that the cluster leaders from across Zimbabwe, they've provided him with reports of various and different situations in their own areas of jurisdiction. And in my own understanding, if I'm not wrong, these cluster leaders, they lead two districts each, which means that they've covered a very, very, very huge area across Zimbabwe, and is going to get more accurate reports from their findings. So it's very important because when you're a leader and you want to make a decision, you have to make a decision based on what people think, on what people want, on what people are actually prepared to do. So that is very critical and that is very important. So let me go to the comments and see president and then wena kusvika Saturn at AK. And this statement rekuti ndiri njanjoine kusvika Saturn at AK is actually angered a lot of people vaya munongovaziva. So this is the team iri panapa which comprises of so many leaders. The major question is, where is Shavangu? Because when you see these people, these are leaders who are actually gathered here. Where is Shavangu, who is claiming to be the interim secretary general? Is he the interim secretary general anongouya patwitter chete, wekumatare chete, wekungonyorera tsamba kuparliament chete, but when triple C is having its own meetings, is not there? Who is writing minutes of whatever which is happening in his absence, says asipo, and how is going to represent and a clear position of the party in his absence? That is very, very important for the people of Zimbabwe to ask, especially those vanenge vachiti Shavangu ari right. Chimbotiudzaiwo uright hwake when he's not attending very important meetings like this one. He's not there. He was the one who was supposed to be writing minutes. What is he writing? What resolutions is he going to table zvinenge zvabuda muparty? So very important questions those. Zvikanzi pane asipo, this is Honorable Job Sikala. Zvikanzi okay, but you always preach about democracy. Let democracy prevail. Is this the kind of democracy you want? You know, a lot of people, they believe kuti the democracy is something very easy to attain, especially in Zimbabwe. What Nelson Chamisa is doing is not being autocratic. He's just using conventional methods to make sure that he corners ZANU-PF. If you are soft and if you say ZANU-PF is doing A, B, C, D, and even tikarohwa rimwe dama toapa rimwe dama, tikarohwa rimwe dama toapa rimwe dama, that will not work in Zimbabwe. Politics in Zimbabwe is about bringing political maneuvers to make sure that you keep your enemy working each and every day. And that is very important. That is the reason why you have seen Zimbabwe is still struggling after more than 2 decades of trying to bring change into the nation. It's because of constitutionalism yakanyanya kuwanda ku-opposition. Zvese zvanenge vachiita let's do it according to the book, but ZANU-PF will be doing everything against the book and against the constitution. What the people of Zimbabwe should understand is that President Nelson Chamisa's governance will be following the principles and guidelines of the constitution which is there. If there is need to amend the constitution, it will go through a referendum, it will go through parliament and so forth. But in the meantime, you cannot pretend not to know that ZANU-PF is a thug party, is a terror party. And when you're dealing with a terror organization, pane pamwe pasingadi formality, pane pamwe panoda kushandisa maguerrilla tactics so that you survive. And I agree with President Nelson Chamisa on how he's conducting himself. So remember, MDC was grabbed from him, and he was left with nothing. Right now, they're trying also to do all sorts of illegalities. So to every progressive Zimbabwean, you understand that you cannot blame a victim of torture, of abuse, and in the name of the pursuit of democracy. The people of Zimbabwe need to understand that at a certain point in time, Triple C will need to go on an overdrive of even propaganda, so that they will have to use more conventional methods to make sure that they outmaneuver ZANU-PF, because ZANU-PF has been doing all sorts of silly things in and out. Just remember, we went to the elections, there were double candidates. Triple C went to court and said, these are not our candidates, but the court said they are your candidates. Who does that? Honestly speaking, what kind of democracy is that? What kind of election environment is that? What do you expect somebody to do? What is the response? Those are the very important questions. So the same people who are saying you are becoming autocratic are the same people who are saying Nelson Chamisa ana plan, Nelson Chamisa asikuda pinza vanhu road. What will happen if Nelson Chamisa gets people into the streets and they start to be killed and they start to be shot at? What it means is Nelson Chamisa will have to do something else to save the people. And what will be that? So you would see, Kuti, one way or the other, you push Nelson Chamisa to the corner on the other hand, and you push Nelson Chamisa to the corner on the other hand. Why? It's because you are loyalists of ZANU-PF. It's because you are apologists of ZANU-PF. It's because you are sent to just create divisions and different narratives on social media, and that's it. So this is my own opinion and my own observation, Team Zimbabwe. I do not know. Let us talk in the comment section. What do you think?